Good morning everyone, it is Wednesday the 10th of March. So today we're going to look at using written and mental addition strategies to add decimals. Okay, so the things we're looking for are your ability to understand what each digit represents in terms of place value, and that you can effectively use mental and written addition strategies to add decimals. So this slide contains some warm-up questions that I'd like you to complete on your own. So if you want to pause the video now. Okay, so 1/5, take away 1/5. It's a very straightforward one to start us off. It is 2/5, okay? 5 times 6 is 30, so maybe you needed to write some of this information down. So 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times 9 is 270. 270 times 2 is 540. Okay, so sweet cost 7p. How many sweets can be bought for £1.12? So you may have used the bus stop method for this. So 7 into 112. So 7 into 1 doesn't go. 7 into 11 goes once. Remainder 4. And 7 into 42 goes 16 times. So how many sweets can be bought? 6. Okay, write down the letters of the angles that are acute. So acute are your smallest angles, angles that are less than 90 degrees. So if we look here, B, A is bigger than a right angle, so B. C looks like a right angle. D is acute, and E is not. Okay, so write down the letter of the angle that is obtuse. Okay, so we already know it's not D, it's not B, and it's not D. So the obtuse angle is A, so you can see it's bigger than a right angle. And then the right angle then is C, and hopefully you will have known then that E, it's a reflex angle. Okay, so this is a nice easy activity, just revises a concept that we looked at yesterday. So rounding lengths to the nearest tenth of a metre, okay? So I'm going to complete a few examples, and then I would like you to do a few on your own. So the first one is 5.63 metres. So to the nearest tenth of the metre means, if you can remember from yesterday, it means there's just one number after the decimal point to the right of it, okay? So for the first one, rounding 5.63 metres to the nearest tenth of a metre is 5.60, and so then therefore it's recorded as 5.6, okay? 4.28, so would it be 4.2 or 4.3? So 4 meaning 4.20 or 4.30, but it's closer to 4.30, so you record your answer as 4.3. Okay, so the next one then, 5.44, so 5 metres, 44 centimetres it means, and is that closer to 5.4 or 5.5? Well, because it's lower than 5, you round down, so it's 5.4 metres. 4.97, well, is it closer to 90 or is it closer to 100? And if it's 100, you go up to the next metre. So in this case here, it's 5 metres, or you can record it as 5.0 if you want as well. Exactly the same answer. Right, I would like you to pause the video now and complete the questions contained within the other section of the slide here on your own. Okay, so write the height cleared by each pole vaulter to the nearest tenth of a metre. So for Geo, 3.67 becomes 3.7 metres. 4.15 becomes 4.2 metres. 3.51 becomes 3.5 metres, and 4.03 is 4.0 or just 4 metres, okay? Either answer is acceptable. Okay, so this slide contains some questions that we're going to look at just using a mental strategy in order to find the answer. Okay, so I'm going to complete a few, and then I would like you to complete a few on your own. So the first one is 0.52 plus 0.45. So all I need to do is add 52 and 45, okay? So 52 and 45 is 97. So 50 and 40 is 90, 5 and 2 is 7. So 0.97 metres is my answer here, okay? So that means I don't have to use any written calculations, okay? Now, I'm going to skip the next two and I'm going to go to this one here, the girl wearing the yellow jumper or yellow outfit, because hers has a little tricky part inside it. So it says 0.7 meters. So it's important that you understand what that 7 represents, and the 7 represents 70 centimeters. Okay, so it's not 7 centimeters. So my calculation for this here, mental calculation, is 70 plus 46. Okay, so 70 plus 40 is 110. Then your 6, 116. So my answer for that one, the yellow one, would be 1.16 meters. Okay, right, so I would like you to pause the video because I would like you to complete the questions that I haven't looked at on your own now. Okay, right, 0.35 and 0.41, if you add the two of those together, you get 0.76 meters. Okay, the next one, 0.31 and 0.68, so 30 and 60 are 90. 1 and 8 is 9, so 0.99 meters. Okay, guy in the orange outfit here, so the 0.5 represents 50 centimeters. Okay, so that 5 is 5/10, so 5/10 of a meter, which is 50 centimeters. So 50 plus 83 is 123, so 1.23 meters. Okay, the next one, so this 6 represents 6/10, which is 60 centimeters, so 6/10 of a meter. So it's 60 plus 64, which is 124, which is 1.24 meters. So again, we've got some activities that you should be able to complete using a mental calculation. Okay, so if we look at this first triangle, it says that each side has a total of 3. So I'm going to complete this example for you. So you have 0.7 and 1.2, so the total of that is 1.9. How much more do I need to make 3? So 3 take away 1.9. So my answer here, the missing number at A, is 1.1. Okay, so if I know A is 1.1, 1.1 and 1.3 is 2.4, which means B is 0.6. So if I know B is 0.6, 0.7 is in yellow here. So add 0.6 and 0.7, it's 1.3, which means C is 1.7. Okay, so now I want you to use the same sort of methods to work out the answers to the other triangle on the right hand side of the slide. So I want you to pause the video and do that now. So if you look carefully at the question, it says that each side of the triangle has a total of 8. So this one's a little bit more complicated. So 2.5 and 3.8. So if I add the 5, the 0.5, it would make 4.3, 6.3, which means F then is 1.7. So if I add 1.7 and 2.6, so if I add the 0.7 to 2.6, it's 3.3, then 4.3, which means that E then is 3.7 to bring it up to 8. So if I know this is 2.5 and this is 2.6, well, 25 and 26 are 51, so it's decimals we're dealing with, so it's 5.1. What do I need to bring it up to 8? So 5.1, I need 2.9. Okay, and that is that problem solved. Okay, so we're going to look at the bottom examples here. These are lined up. You may be able to complete these mentally, but they're lined up nicely for you to add them in a subtraction method if you really need to. Okay, so the 16 and 71, 0.16 and 0.71 brings you a total of 87. And 2 and 3 is 5, so 5.87, because we're finding the sum, so we're adding these two numbers up. So the next one, fairly straightforward as well. Okay, the 24 and 65 is 89, so 0.89, 7.89. Okay, so now I would like you to pause the video and complete the next 3 examples on your own. Now, hopefully you remember from some of the previous examples, so the 4.5 stands for 4.50. So 50 and 26 is 76. 4 and 5 is 9, 9.76. The 2.3, it represents 2.30, so 30 and 17 is 47. 2 and 6 is 8, 8.47. Okay, the next example here, 68 and 32. Okay, so that gives you a total of 100. Okay, so these are tenths and hundredths we're dealing with. So you need to move a unit over here. So it now becomes 1 plus 3 plus 2, which is 6. So you have a total of 6. You can write 6 or you can write 6.0. Doesn't matter. It's they have the same value. So within these examples here, you may need to use a written calculation, and they're laid out in order to make that easy for you to do. Okay, so you have £3.45 plus £5.92. So I'm just going to use written calculation for this. 5 plus 2 is 7. 4 plus 9 is 13. Let's put down your 3, carry your 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 5 is 9. So £9.37. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 4 plus 2 is also 6. Put your decimal point in. 8 plus 4 is 12. And your answer is £12.66. So 1 plus 7 is 8. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 4 plus 6 is 10. So these are very, very easy. £10.58. Then we move on to 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. Put your decimal point in. £5.75. And remember your pound sign as well. Okay. 1 plus 2 is 3. 0 plus 4 is 4. 5 plus 7 is 12. £12.43. Okay, so now I would like you to pause the video and I would like you to complete the rest of the questions now on your own. Okay, so 2 plus 8 is 10, so put down your 0, carry your 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, add your 9 is 14. Put down your 4, carry your 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 2 is 9, so £9.40. Okay. Next, 5 plus 5. Okay, so I notice these are in meters now. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Put down 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. Plus your 2 is 8. And 6 plus 6 plus 8 is 14. So your answer is 14.80 or 14.8. Okay, both are acceptable. 1.44. So 4 plus 7 is 1. Carry your 1. 4 plus 7 is 11. Plus your other one is 12. Carry your 1 over. 1 plus 1 is 2. 8.21 meters. Remember, put meters in here as well. Okay, right, so if we move on. Okay, 1 plus 7 is 8. 0 plus 6 is 6. It's a very easy one. 6 pounds. Oh, sorry, this is meters. 6.68. 7 plus 9 is 16. So put down your 6, carry your 1. 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8. Put down your decimal point. And 1 plus 6 is 7. So 7.86. Okay, now we've got 4 plus 7 is 11. Put down 1, carry 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. Add the 7 is 12. Put down 2, decimal point, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 8, or plus 2 is 8. So 8.21. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 9 plus 7 is 16. Remember to write in meters as well. Okay, so now we're going to look at adding 3 decimal numbers together. Okay, so the more decimals you add, you may find it necessary to use a written calculation. Okay, and you need to know when to use a mental method and when to use a written one. Now, only you can decide that, because you know what you can complete mentally. Okay, better than anyone else. So in this occasion, I would suggest that you use a written method just to help you. So 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 2 is 13. Let's put down your 3, carry 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 6 is 11, plus 1 is 12. Put down 2, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. Then add your other 4, 8.23. 4 plus 8 is 12, add 2 is 14, so put down 4, carry 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, add your 5 is 8, add the 3 is 11, put down 1, carry 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, add 1 is 5, and then the 2, 7.14. Okay, so now I would like you to pause the video because I would like you to complete the last 3 questions on your own. Okay, so 4 plus 6 is 10, plus your 3 is 13, so put down 3 and carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 9 is 11, plus 5 is 16, so put down 6 decimal point 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus your 7 is 16, so 16.63. 3 plus 9 is 13, plus 7 is 20, so put down 0, carry 2. 2 plus 3 is 8, plus another 2 is 10, put down 0, carry 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 5 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So it's a total of 10, okay? 10.00 or just 10. Okay, now, so the final example, 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 5 is 9, 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 6 is 9, decimal point in, 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 3 is 13, 13.99. So good luck with your task today. Make sure you read the questions properly and make sure that you've watched this video really carefully and you've completed all the examples inside it before you attempt to do the quiz. Okay, good luck everyone. Bye.